Subsabrio on Wave here. Today we're gonna react to CohhCarnage's thoughts on Lost Ark. He's already 30 hours in, I'm like 60 hours in. I still have a lot of fun, and let's get started. I'm gonna pause in between.
Hi everybody,
First of all,
Coh here with a thoughts video.
for commenting, of course.
Lost Ark. I have been getting this question a lot lately. Thought to make a little video to talk about it.
What class did he take?
Is a free-to-play ARPG MMO. It is essentially what happens if you take a relatively standard ARPG like Diablo, Path of Exile, or Grim Dawn, and cross it with a theme park MMO, which is an MMO where you have like quest hubs, you do a bunch of quests, move to the next area, get to do a bunch of quests, and then you keep doing that as a conveyor belt of content to the end game, and then you go from there.
Yeah, basically like Guild Wars, World of Warcraft, but in an isometric perspective, you can say.
The end game of Lost Ark is incredibly girthy. You have all sorts of
girthy.
You have chaos dungeons, abyss dungeons, guardian raids. You've got a plethora of 90+ islands to explore. You've got item progression. You've got completion stuff to do.
PvP.
Adventures guides and collection items. There's a lot to do.
He's not mentioning PvP, man.
I've been playing.
Like, I love PvP in this game.
For a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I've been having a good time with it. Kind of take it for what it is, and I like ARPGs. I'm a fan of MMOs. It's pretty, and it kind of does exactly what I expect it to do. It is, at the end of the day, very fun and full of content.
True. Even though it's a pay-to-win game, like most of our games are currently pay-to-win games, so don't instantly go away from this game and think, damn, it's garbage because it's pay-to-win. It's more like paid convenience, and you don't get any benefits in PvP, at least. Like in the PvE area, it's more like boosting up your experience, but yeah, I don't have a problem with that. If you have a problem with people going faster than you and like PvE progression stuff, then this is not a game for you. Sorry.
Now, that being said, let's talk a little bit about some of the other things about this game. The main story for me is a relative snooze fest, not really tied to any of the major characters. I pretty much skipped most of the content getting up.
Yeah, same.
I did do that to get to the end game, and the end game is pretty great. There is a lot to do. There's a lot to...
But in the campaign, like the story quest, the siege was nice, or the demonic invasion, that was also cool, man. Like,
there are a lot of places to go. And when you're done
a
with
few cool moments, but
you still haven't even explored probably 30% of the world at that point. So there is a lot to do, and a lot of area and things to traverse and go across. Now, again, with the not so great things. The game is essentially, like I said, an ARPG plus a theme park MMO, and then a dash of free-to-play. Now, the free-to-play stuff is essentially, in a lot of ways, a mobile game. This game is designed to make it very easy to spend money on it.
Especially
it has a lot of
Stronghold.
Game-style mechanics, like the Stronghold, which is essentially like a timer-ridden, mission-based kind of like, you know, pay to progress faster.
Yeah, it's completely time-locked. You can pay for to make it instant. Like, I don't like that, but it is what it is.
Although competitive in-game PvP is balanced, the rest of the game can pretty much be bought in one way or another. You can use real-life money to buy in-game currency. You can buy packs of things. There are tons and tons of little like boxes to open up and little loot things to...
Yeah, that's problematic. And even if they try to implement some pay-to-win mechanics into PvP, I'm instantly gonna quit this game. I'm pretty annoyed by this shit, and like other shooter games, for example, where you just can buy premium weapons, like PlanetSide 2, it's so dumb, man.
To buy off the store, there's an entire card system which you can then buy packs for. It's essentially that dash of free-to-play is very apparent.
Yeah,
so if
you can clearly notice it, but it's free to play.
There's a good chance there's enough of that in this game that's going to be a deal breaker overall. Now, is it pay to win? Arguably, yes. If you are someone that feels pay to progress is pay to win, which, let's be real, is the majority these days, this game will be pay to win. Although although the competitive PvP is all balanced, so you never have to worry about that. If you're participating in any type of world first rating, or if you want to, you know, progress faster than those around you, money is the way to do that. So just keep in mind, it is a free to play game at heart, which means that a lot of players are going to get everything they want out of it without spending a penny. And that means that they need to give lots of reasons for the other type of players to spend money on the game.
Like, I bought the Bronze Thunder pack to get a 3-day head start, and yeah, I couldn't really use that because we had some problems at the last day.
And they do.
It's kind of annoying.
That being said, am I having fun? I am. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm having a really good time with it.
I'm so hyped for raids, man. I love
doing that a lot more than I expected to do. It's fun. It's an action game at heart, and it's very entertaining. The world and exploring it is cool. It's a beautiful game. And the class that I'm playing, Artillerist, is a lot of fun. There's 15 classes across 5 base classes. So you can kind of find what you want to. And because the game has been out in Korea and kind of been developed for 4 years, we're using a version that's about 2 years old, actually 4+ years. The game has a lot of kind of fine tuning. It feels very complete, which is nice, especially in a game like these days. Like
especially, he mentions it. Like, you need to look at New World. It doesn't feel finished at all. It feels so unpolished. It's just not complete. I hate this, man. Like, New World has such great potential, but it's clearly not finished. It's like you're playing a game which is still in the alpha state.
Game, I don't think it's crashed on me a single time. Everything kind of just works. You don't really have that kind of ever-present feeling in a new MMO of a bunch of tech issues. To be clear, there have been some serious server issues in the EU area.
Yep, I am in the EU area, and don't go on Caden. Choose another server like Septrum. Caden is just too full, man.
We are trying to remedy that with more servers.
And most of the servers were down.
I'm talking like 10+ hours waiting in a lot of cases. Which really needs to be, mentioned in a video like this. And also, they did have a very bumpy...
I'm lucky. I'm on a low pop server, so I just need to wait for like 2 hours.
We launched with a pretty significant lack of communication. So, hoping Amazon Games learned from New World. They didn't really seem to. So, hopefully, next MMO, we can say they hopefully learned from Lost Ark. We will see. More classes on the way, more content on the way, and overall, a fun and enjoyable game that I think, if nothing else, you should try. I mean, again, it's free. So if you're wondering at all if you want to try, give it a try. It is free. But again, one of the first things you should do when you get in, take a look at the cash shop, see if that's kind of a deal breaker for you, and then kind of take your journey from there.
Yeah.
Also important to mention that if you are somebody who...
Like, it's free to play, you can try it. It just steals you a bit of time. That's it.
Plans on putting a lot of time into it. There's pretty much nothing in the shop that you can buy that a free-to-play player can't get eventually.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot slower for a free-to-play player, but there is nothing in the store where you can only buy it outside of cosmetic items. So that's a concern of yours. There you go. As a final bit of disclosure in this, I do want to let people know that I am participating in the Legends of the Lost Ark event on Twitch. That means they did provide me with a Platinum Founders Pack, and which I've not spent any more money on this store, but I did get a Platinum Founders Pack, and I'm doing some sponsor streaming for the product as well. As always, that won't influence my opinion at all. And if I did have anything more significantly negative to say about the game, I would.
Yeah.
Right now, I am having a good time with it. I hope you do as well.
Same.
And as always, thank you for watching this last video.
Like, great video, as always. Good Lost Ark content. Subscribe to CohhCarnage. And yeah, I'm also, like, pretty satisfied with Lost Ark right now. I'm currently on this, like, weird island. I'm not a big fan of these creatures. Like, I don't like them, man. They're so annoying. But yeah, the rest of the game feels great. I'm still leveling. I hope I get to 50 soon. And yeah, that was actually it. I see you next time, and Wafer out.